Well, there was much more to the Wimbledon Championships now complete than Nick Kyrgios, though you wouldn't know it, to him in a moment. Those of you who watched the final, and I must say, according to the numbers from last night, I am surprised so few apparently did. But for a moment in the third set, play was halted by a kerfuffle in the stands when the young Brisbane political activist Drew Pavlou was removed from the centre court by security officials for holding up a sign, quote, "Where is Peng Shuai?" He said he wanted to highlight the plight of the Chinese tennis player Peng Shuai because she was an innocent woman, he said, being persecuted. Drew Pavlou said tennis authorities were protecting their massive Chinese sponsorship contracts at the expense of finding out what happened to Peng. Now, Peng Shuai is allegedly retired. In 2014, though, she was ranked the #1 doubles player in the world and number 14 in singles. Drew Pavlou then said on Twitter, quote, "The Chinese government tried to wipe Peng Shuai from the face of the earth because she came out and accused a top Chinese Communist Party official of sexual assault. And the saddest thing is, they've almost been successful in making everyone forget about her. I don't want people to forget," unquote. Drew Pavlou is making a valid international point. To the men's singles final and the gifted and often ingenious Nick Kyrgios against one of the greatest players the game has seen, Novak Djokovic. Djokovic won his 7th Wimbledon. What did Nick Kyrgios win? Well, it depends on your viewpoint. He went on to centre court, which is bathed in 135 years of tradition. He was a visitor in a foreign land, with the honour of playing inside one of those beautiful theatres of sport. No one expects him to be Mother Teresa, but it was important that he behaved with dignity and respect. He didn't. The profanities and the vulgarities grew worse as the game went on. Not that he had to behave because royalty was present, but young Prince George was in earshot when, not for the first time, Nick Kyrgios screamed to his box, "What do you want now? What do I get to effing 40-15 and you just sit there? Why do you do that?" I might add that all this screaming has a solution. The referee should have come in and said, "If you're going to carry on like that, we'll have to disqualify you," but not a whimper from the referee. The Duchess of Cambridge and Prince George were metres away as the mother sought to distract the 8-year-old. At times, Nick Kyrgios was brilliant, matching shots with the great Djokovic. At other times, he reverted to the age-old tactic of deflecting any blame from himself onto others, screaming at the box. Kyrgios may well be more gifted than any player on the circuit, but you won't beat great players until you can beat your own offensive behaviour.